Good morning, everybody. I am live in Thrive After Teaching, our community in Facebook. And if you're listening on Instagram, do hop over to Facebook and come and join us. So I support teachers who decide to leave the teaching profession and try and design yourself a really fulfilling life after teaching, because you deserve it. Okay, I'm going to start with basically saying to you that you are worth it and you can do this. Your dreams matter and you can design a life, a fulfilling, exciting, fun life after teaching. We've done the teaching. It's hard. The workload is constant. It's overwhelming. It's now time for you. And when you decide to leave teaching, let's look at how you decide to create your timetable of life that works in a really beneficial way to you. You need to design your most rewarding and fulfilling life. Be courageous enough to embrace the truth of actually who you are, where you want to work, and what you want to do in your life. Okay, now this can be quite overwhelming. Teaching is overwhelming, and looking for a new career, a profession, a job, whatever it is also overwhelming. I mean, where do you begin? It's something that you really do need to plan. To prevent overwhelm and having a huge long list of to-dos, of all the things that you need to learn and discover and research, you've got to also do your housework, bring the food into your home, look after your family, or perhaps you already have dreams of having an online business and you've put the wheels in motion to start that. I mean, how amazing. Can you leave the feeling of simply wanting to run away when you look at your to-do list because it's so overwhelming? To-do lists sometimes are not the best idea. You can start with one, but then I would advise that you start to use a time blocking method to get things done and to keep you into a positive mindset. It's very visually overwhelming, a to-do list, and it can leave you feeling quite down and demotivated when you still see that you have things on that to-do list that you haven't conquered today at the end of the day, or tomorrow. Oh, it's still lingering. It's still there. I still haven't done it. And that is why I recommend time blocking. So basically, time blocking is like having a timetable of life. I would recommend having some form of morning routine. If you have a family, I'm sure that's just taken care of for you. But if you actually have time to focus on yourself, hydrate yourself, have lots of liquid, get some fresh air and do some exercise before you actually launch and sit and do some work. Really, really important, because it will put you into a really good positive mindset for getting things done. Set yourself up with an intention of the day that actually reflects your mindset. So I'm going to feel relaxed today and I'm going to feel confident today about what I am doing. Or at the end of the day, I want to have discovered LinkedIn and all the amazing resources on there and actually connected with people and sent them messages to further your knowledge of a new career or job or your online business. Making connections is really important, and I'm forever talking about it. So time blocking. Get a piece of paper, get on Canva, get on Excel, get on Word, whatever it is. Or on Trello, that's a really good one. Trello is, you can time block on Trello, and it's like lists. We're not doing lists, we are time blocking. And you can work out what jobs you need to do and when. So what time of the day are you going to do? Okay. Now, if you have an online business, I wouldn't recommend that the first thing you do is look at your emails, because they can drain your time. You need to make a time slot for everything. You make a time slot. So the whole day is like a timetable, but you will get things done. You need to be very, very sharp on your time. The time is up. And then you move on to your next time block on what you're doing in that time. It will make you work quicker, more efficient, less flapping, less of the fluff, less of just dropping into social media in between your tasks. You will time block a time for social media. You will time block time to scroll Instagram. You will have a block to create your posts on social media. You'll create a time to be connecting with people. Have it throughout your week. If you are still teaching, then your time is, you really need to time block. So if you want to leave teaching, you need to make time for yourself to do your research in the pathway that you want to go into. Really, really important. So you have teaching tasks and you'll have job discovery as well if you're still at school teaching. If you have an online business, you'll have responding to emails, not in the morning. Time block it. Discovery call time. Time to actually call your own family. I know it sounds crazy, but if I time block, I actually do it. I know with my family when they're available, when the best times to ring them are. I also can predict the length of time the call may be. So that's really important when I'm calling my family. Okay, be strict with yourself and get the work done. Time blocking is my new best friend. If I time block, I achieve so much more than ploughing through a to-do list that demoralises me because I haven't got down to the last few things. Okay, that's it for today. I wish you all the best on this Easter weekend, and I will be back next week in Thrive After Teaching, our community. Bye.